Yes, indeed. Good afternoon. I hope you're well. This was I, in case you were wondering who I am. I am with you now for the rest of the afternoon. Myself and Catherine are going to take you through to the early hours of the morning. But this hour, we are talking the big name of Pink Frog. Once again, I've just had a purple sweet, one of those well-known purple sweets, and I'm choking on it, choking on the nuts in the middle. And I hope you are well. We are talking the big name of Pink Frog is what we're talking about big names in the industry. But before I tell you about the happy hours and what we've got on the show, she's here, she's festive, full of robins, full of robbing in festiveness. It's Claire. You're right, my love?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Good, good, good. I'm glad you got the memo.
I didn't get the memo, but I did it anyway.
It's what we like, using initiative. Not many people do it these days. Not many people do it. Let's kick straight off, though. It was a busy show earlier, but I have got a different happy hour. This hour, we are talking A4, 40 sheets of watercoloured cards, OK? This is half price for the hour. £9.99 is what you're looking at. It is up there with them, with watercolour card. If you've never used it before, Claire, give me a summary of the watercolour card.
It's fabulous for actually watercolouring on, but then all your techniques, so stamping, putting water on it, more water on it, so just take loads of water.
It does take a lot.
It does, yeah.
Like, this was the first cardstock I used when I started watercolouring and stamping, and if you're a beginner, you do flood the page. It's natural, it's what you do. You think you need more water. You all think you're Matthew Palmer, and we're really not. So you really do flood the page with water, but it takes it. But you can get yours now for £9.99 with a £10 saving only for this hour and this hour only. But something else they've also got on the show, brand new, is your ice crystal and your ice gold cardstock. Your first size is 15 by 30. A nice little size to use because not very daunting. It's not a daunting size. Let me show you the colourways that you're getting. So let me show you the ice gold first. So this is your ice gold. So you can, I don't know if you can see the gold. There you go. Look, so you've got that gold tinge running all the way through it. Then you can see the difference, but you've got your ice crystal. Now, your ice crystal, the only way to describe this is that frosty morning on a field.
It is. It's a real delicate little sparkle in it, really.
It really not coming across on camera at all, but it really has got that little shimmer and shine that you've got all the way running through there. You can see the difference in the colourways. Ice gold on the bottom, and then you've got your ice crystal on the top, that beautiful cream. Nearly 50% of the stock of these details have now already gone. So, mate, with 15 by 30,
yeah,
what is it good for? Why do I need 15 by 30? Why can't I just use a regular piece of A4?
Because to fold something in half from A4 is difficult because it's 297 millimetres long. So to cut that in half, well, to fold that in half, it's 14 point something millimetres.
Okay.
The fact that this is 30 centimetres long, when you fold it in half, you just fold it at 15. So and then if you want to do even more folds, so fold that in half again, it's 7.5. So all of your measurements are easy, which means they're accurate as well. So you get, yeah, you get really good folds and you get less wastage. If you cut that out of an A4, you'd end up with a strip that you then used with other bits and pieces.
That is true, and we are talking Pink Frog, and I'm a massive fan, everyone's a massive fan of Pink Frog here. Everyone uses Pink Frog that we've got, because you don't just get cardstock with Pink Frog, you get a bit of everything with Pink Frog as well, because you are getting all of your instructions to do your card blanks. So you're going to get 10 instructions. You're going to get one page with 10 instructions on to make all of the different cards that you are going to need. So you've got things like your pop-out cards that you've got in there. I tried to remember the name and I can't. You've got your easel cards that's in there. You've got your
inverted stepper.
Inverted stepper, because there's the inverted step. Then you've got your
pocket fold.
Your little pocket fold, because it looks like a little wallet, it looks like a little money wallet that you've got. So that is your pocket fold. From pocket folds, we move on to...
that is...
gatefold?
Gatefold, yeah.
Little gatefold card. I know some of them, but not all of them. Then we've got your clutch bag fold.
We do have another name for that one as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
Just another side for gatefold. Just
Side gatefold.
Side gatefold. It's
There
the
you
side
go.
gatefold. Look, it opens at the side. Just little gatefold there. Then you've got your inverted V.
Z fold.
I was close. With that one, so you've got your Z fold card. With this one, you've got your large Z fold.
Trifold.
Trifold. We're getting these. We're there. Last one. Oh, we've got 2 more to go. Guess at home if you know. Gatefold.
Well done.
Gatefold. And then last but no means least is your standard card. Standard?
Yes.
These little standard card. I didn't know if we'd jazz it all up. So not only do you get the instructions for these, though, you're also going to get the instructions on how to make things like, now this is the different sizes, but you are going to get these, how to make the frames as well, aren't we?
You are indeed, yeah.
So you are going to get not only to make your frames, you're also going to get your gatefold cards in there as well. So you make things like your boxes. Once you know your frames, you see, you can then sort of push your own boundaries. Once you can make a frame, you just make 2 frames, one slightly larger than the other. And then they're going to start fitting on top of each other. They are beautiful. We are talking construction weight. We're talking 260 GSM. It's brand new today. 139625 is your item number. It is a half price deal. £12 off. £11.99 is all you're paying today. 139625 is your item number. So that is your 15 by 30. Maybe you want to go slightly larger and 15 by 42. So now we're slightly talking a slightly larger size. So what am I going to do with a 15? Obviously, it's bigger.
Yes.
But what is the benefits now of going bigger?
Okay, so going bigger, first of all, you've got a bigger bigger, I can't find, I've lost my word.
I don't know where you're going either.
Basically, you've got a
Bigger space.
bigger space to work on. That isn't the word, but I'm happy with that. But on top of that, you've also got more flexibility to do lots more folds as well, because obviously it'll fold in and back on itself.
So you've got a lot more.
But the great thing about this is it will fit in a standard envelope. So you fold that in half and it's the same size as an A5, so it'll fit in a C5 envelope.
Oh, so it's what? Because
Yeah.
you think it wouldn't actually fit if you
Yeah,
folded
because
it in half.
I think because it comes and it looks quite large, you're like, oh, I'm not going to have envelopes, but it fits in your standard envelope. So all of the folds that come with it, it will fit either in a C5 or a 6x6 envelope.
And once again, not only are you going to get your beautiful cards, but you're also going to get your instructions to make your beautiful frames, to make all those folds. I'm not going to go through them again. To make all those folds that we saw earlier. And in the earlier show, this was done at 10 o'clock. You can make things that look... Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done?
That way.
Oh, okay. Okay, ready? What's the window? What's the window? It's all in the window. Oh, look at that. So it's all in, so that was done at 10 o'clock this morning.
It was, yeah. So it's great for hidden messages, or you pop little characters in there, so it just changes what's in there.
Oh, I love this. I think we should divorce. It would be perfect for those sorts of cards, wouldn't it? Will you marry me? Maybe you want to go down the nicer route. It's entirely up to you however you want to use that, or it could be a gender card, boy or girl. There's so many things you can do with that. Now, it was on the 10 o'clock show, but obviously you're going to need the larger card because of all the folds and the mechanisms that are in there, because I'm guessing that is just one piece of card.
2 pieces of card.
Just 2 pieces. So you can do that with this as well. You can actually do all of these cards and more once you get them all home. And you've got less waste. You're going to get 50 sheets included in this as well. As you can see, once they're folded, they are a nice size card.
Yeah, and traditionally that would be a standard size card that we would make.
So just so there's no jiggery poke, just so you can see that is the actual size of the card itself. So that we're not cut it down or anything like that. So that is what it's like once it's folded in half. It's worth having a little look at this as well. £11.99. So what we're talking, 12, 24 quid, and you can have both of them. £24, you can go for both sizes and you've got everything covered. 772907 is your item number, £11.99. I have one more new today before I go to demonstration. I've got loads more on the website for you as well to look at, but this is your gold Miri card. Now you're thinking, well, what's new about gold Miri card? I've seen it all before. Not this, you haven't, for the sheer fact this is now the right size for your mats and your layers.
It is, so it fits perfectly on your 15 by 30s. So fold that in half, and it's exactly the right size.
So now, so your 15 by 30, so there's your box frame that we're looking at earlier. They are the perfect sizes to go onto. No, that's the same cardstock here. Look. There you go, look at that. Fits perfectly. It's like a wrestler's belt. £11.99 that you were looking at here. No, that's the one in front of me. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that all right? Yeah, that's all right. So, £11.99. Not only, though, is it gold Miri card, look at what you can do with it. You would think Miri card you wouldn't be able to do with it, being 320 GSM. You can emboss with it. Look at the emboss that you've got on that. How beautiful. Look at that, though, for detail. Using the gold Miri card, and then you can also put your inks on it as well. It's very versatile. It's like a waffle. £11.99, waffling versatile, as the advert used to say. 679531 is your item number. £11.99 with a £12 saving is what you get on this one. Worth having another little look for your mats and layers. Right then, I have more on the show, like your glitter cards and stuff like that, but I'm going to touch on those later. Shop ahead of me on the website, but let's go for our first demonstration. Claire, what are you up to first?
I am going to make a Z fold, but we're going to die cut into it, so change the shape of it a little bit.
Let's do it. Live on the edge.
Z fold, as per the instructions, we're going to fold at 15. Now, on this one, I'm not going to score all the way down. I'm just going to score a little bit either side at 7.5 centimetres.
Okay.
And then we're going to grab a die. You could use circles, squares. I've just got quite a pretty little frame. Any of your kind of nesting type shapes will work for this. I'm going to grab some low tack tape and a pair of scissors.
You'll find the Scotch tape, I'm guessing it's on the website.
Yeah, Scotch tape is just, and using it even on this card, it just won't mark it. It's just, I love it, because I don't have to worry about it at all. So I'm going to pop this on here so it doesn't move. Now we're going to put this through the die cutter. I'm going to bring the die cutter over because I want to show you how I do this, rather than a bit of smoke and mirrors. I'm going to pop it there. And what I need to do is I'm just going to put this, I want to put it over the edge of my card because I only want to cut part of it.
Okay.
So I am going to, I can do it without the platform. So I'm going to get my plate and put this right at the edge of the plate. Put the other plate on top. So this way it will only cut up to where I want it to cut, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
So if I've got it lined up, I think I've just moved it, but we'll give it a go. Go on, keep going.
Details on the screen for your Pink Frog Craft ice crystal and your ice gold, 15 centimetres by 30 centimetres. It's unscored. It's 250.
There you go.
Is it 250 and 260 GSM?
One's 250, one's 260.
Oh, okay, so you're getting both weights that's in there.
Yeah, so the ice crystal is 250 and the ice gold is 260.
There we go. 100 sheets in total is what you get in that.
So you can see this is cut and I've just got half of it.
That's nice.
So straight away you've changed the shape of your card. Now what I want to do is I'm going to mat and layer some gold. So I've done the same. I've just cut that same shape out of the gold. Now, because I'm going to put that on here, I cut it out of a bigger piece because then I can stick it on and trim round it. Whereas if I try and cut that to size and get the die in the middle, chances are it might go a little bit not quite right. So this is a really quick and easy way to do it without like thinking and lining things up. So I like things that don't go wrong.
No, it's a good way of doing it as well, though. So you haven't got to, because sometimes you look at cards like this and go, oh, I'm not going to create one of those because it's going to be too hard to do.
Yeah.
Where just think outside the box and manipulate it so it's easy for yourself.
Yeah, so I'm using the EVA. One is because it's a wet glue, obviously I can just manipulate it a little bit while it's lining up on there. but straight away you get a good grab on that, and then I would just trim this with my scissors. So just follow the edge of your base card.
Don't throw these little strips away. These are banners, these are borders.
Yeah, use it for little matting and layering on your sentiments, all those kind of things. But straight away you've got that covered. And I would do exactly the same with the back piece, and then I've put a little piece of ice crystal on the front as well. So
60% of the 15 by 30 has now already gone. 60% of your 15 by 30 now has already gone. £11.99, 139625 is your item number. The very first one that we looked at, the one we're using at the moment, is your 15 by 30 centimetres.
Yeah, and this is the ice crystal I'm using at the minute. Now I've just die cut the same shape, so exactly the same size, but I've cut that out of our gold. So our gold 6 by 6. So then that becomes in there, and then all we need to do is do our decorations, really.
I like this.
So we are going to. So this is our chrysanthemum stamp, and what I'm first going to do is stamp it onto here. Don't do as I do, leave your glue open, close your glue, make sure it's clean. We
do have the chrysanthemum stamp on the show as well. Let's bring the details up on the screen. You get 12 stamps in total for this one for £14.95. 165554 is your item number. 12 stamps, your Pink Frog Crafts chrysanthemum for £14.95.
So this is cut out of the same card. So again, this is cut out of your ice crystal, and I've just cut a slightly smaller shape, like the next size down in my nesting dies. But I wanted to colour it in. I thought, I don't really want to just colour it in. So what I've done is I have taken this, so it's the same stamp, and what this is you know, just like funky foam that you use in like kids crafting, it's just that, just two sheets stuck together. And basically, so you know, like some stamps you get a solid as well as an outline. We are going to make our own solid. So we're going to stamp this on here. I'm using stays on just so it dries quickly. If I can't quite see it, it's not going to matter. It's come out fine. And then we would cut that out. So just scissors, cut that out. I'm not going to do it because you've seen me cut out. But then you take that and just stick it on an acrylic block. So the stamp side down, so where you can see the stamp. And now this acts as a stamp, so we can ink this up. And if this doesn't line up exactly, I don't mind. It gives me that, like if you were screen printing type look where you might not want it to line up.
I've never seen this in 2 years.
Oh, there you go, you see. So
2 years.
You can kind of see where it's going to go, but if it's not perfect, I am okay with that.
She's okay with it. She don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
This is Maverick Craft.
But look!
Oh, look at that!
Isn't it ace?
That literally looks like you've stood there and watercoloured it all in.
I know.
Oh, bajingos. That's good.
So if you're batch making cards, this is brilliant.
Yes.
So you've got your own little stamp there now. I'm shocked. I'm going to say it. I think you've overtook our Hazel. I think you've outcrafted her. That's the best Christmas present you've given me.
Our Hazel there. Hazel, you need to up your game. You need to up your game, our Hazel.
While we're talking about Hazel, can I say a big thank you to Hazel and all the rest of the design team. Hazel, Heather, Katie, Anita and Cheryl and Caroline for all the samples they've made this year.
They're all very, very good. They are very good. Well done. Well done, girls.
There you go. So I'm going to pop that on there.
Yeah,
so I've just used our foam pads to lift that onto there.
Is that everyone?
Yes.
Just checking.
Oh, don't. You made me think about it now, but
that
yeah.
Would be awkward.
If
poor Jean sitting at home.
Oh, Gwen did make one. Thanks, Gwen.
You've missed the boss. She's the boss. She's in charge.
I'll be in trouble now. Nothing new. So then I am going to little ladybird.
I love this.
So we've done exactly the same. Because I just thought that front panel needed a little something. And, you know, if you were clever, you'd probably do this before you stuck it on, but you know. So I've done exactly the same. We've done our little ladybird. I made a little stamp just out of the ladybird's body. And again, there you go.
That is the best hack. I totally agree with you, Meg. It really is the best hack I've ever seen on a card.
So I thought it'd be nice to do a nice insert in this card as well. So I thought I'd got a piece cut down. What piece I've already stamped? Oh, look, it's there. That's why I can't find it. Far too organised. So I thought it'd be nice to match this shape in the middle of our card as well. So this is our masket, and all I've done is I've cut it out using the same die. So I am just going to eyeball this and kind of pop it in the middle.
We've got the masket on the show as well. I'll bring the details for you now. You get 10 sheets, A4 size, for £9.99, 976,569.
And then we can just make a border with our chrysanthemum stamp as well. So I'm going to stamp it in all four corners. And not get my mucky fingers all over it.
You are very good because you do take your ink to your stamp rather than taking your stamp to your ink.
Yeah, for me, that's how I was kind of taught to do it as well. And I think it gives a better coverage, but, you know, do what works for you.
Good, I like it.
So these are, again, this is just masket. And I have stamped the chrysanthemum and just fussy cut round it. That one's looking a bit tatty now, but it will do for this. And if we get a few lines over, it won't be the end of the world. You could just use two and move them around. I'm just doing this because it's quicker. And one more. Come on.
Details still on the screen for the masket if you want to get hold of yours. Well worth having. It really, really is.
There's just so many different techniques you can do with it, and it just ends up being a go-to staple in your cupboard, really. So if you're just layering.
Those foregrounds and backgrounds and putting things behind stuff.
So here we're making a frame, really. So this will then go all the way round. I'll have to move the stamp because the masket stuck it to the mat. Let's move that out of the way. I would normally move it round, but with the masket I've stuck it down.
No, that's fine.
Pop you on there.
See, I love this sort of stuff because at the moment you just think, well, it looks an absolute mess. It's when you pull it, it does, I do, but that's what you think. It's the big reveal. Look at this now.
It just starts to come together.
Oh my word. You would think that is a ready-made border.
Yeah, and then if you wanted to colour it in, or you could go in again with your...
Oh, funky foam in the corners.
Yeah, I could do that. Should we do it? I didn't do it on the original, but let's
go Maverick. Let's go Maverick. Clary's living on the edge today. It's her last show before Christmas. This wasn't in the prep meeting.
No, I guess this is officially my
this is your last show of the year.
craft store party, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not allowed to party.
We're not allowed to party.
We're at work.
Good afternoon, Mr. Prime Minister, if you're watching. But no, you're not allowed parties. But this is technically your leaving do, not your leaving do, as in your last do before the festive period.
Yeah. And then
awkward way to hand in your notice on air, wouldn't it? Merry Christmas.
I'm going to give that a quick wipe before I get ink absolutely everywhere, and then we'll take the middle bit off. I love that. Thanks for that idea, Adam.
Look at this.
So we can now
we've still got the reveal.
Yeah, we've still got the middle bit to come out yet.
Oh, my word.
Look at that.
That's why you need masket. Look at the professionalism on that.
And then I've used Happy Birthday. These are from the Chrysanthemum set, so still from the same set. We can just pop that in the middle. There we go. And then we can just grab a bit of glue. Oh, I've managed to smudge a little bit on the front, but hey ho. We'll cover it with a gem later.
Yeah, gem or a butterfly. We see that's where your band of gold would come in. You could put a little band of gold on there now.
Yeah, and then we'll put, so this is the glitter card underneath that we've got that you were talking about that we'll come to in a little bit. I'm just going to use this
I'll give you the details. It's the glitter card that's on there at the moment. I've got glitter card and glitter paper on the show. This is the glitter card though that I've currently got on the screen at the moment. £10.99.
You know what?
323828 is your item number.
Solve that problem now.
I don't know what you're mumbling to yourself.
I'm just mumbling. I wasn't happy. There was a smudge on it, and it was upsetting me. There's no smudge there now. Look.
Look at this.
That's better than the other one.
Oh, if you swing that to 1, just so we can see. Oh, that is beautiful. Bring in the original. Have you got the original to hand?
It's there.
See? Even my producer said it's loads better.
It is loads better.
I wasn't going to say that because we mean it in a nice way. It was beautiful to start with, but we have just enhanced it even more. Look at that. By making your own stamps and colouring it in, even if you want to go in with your own colour, it really does work. But you need the grounds to walk. You need to run before you need to walk before you can run, as it were, the phrase I was looking for. Because you need the paper, you need the cardstock in your life. If you want to go for the ice gold and crystal, this one is your ice crystal up first, which has got that cream look on it. I don't know if you can see the crystal that's in. Can we see it? I hope you are seeing, because it is beautiful. It's literally like a misty walk when you go through a field. When you're in cardstock form, you know, when you swing open the doors and you walk on that crisp lawn, you're the first footstep in the morning as the bird song is tweeting. That's what that card is. Then you've also got ice gold that's in here. Now, once again, this has got there's that gold shimmer look that runs through it. This is the sun setting in the sky, that light, warm sunshine as it kisses your face, and it just disappears behind the old oak tree. That's gold card. So that gold card, that one, is basically that. Is basically that sunset that you are seeing there. That is the colours that you are getting in your card. It's worth having a little go if I was you. £11.99, 2/3 now of the stock has already gone. You're going to get your instructions to make 10 of your cards. You're also going to get your instructions to make your frames in there as well. They are your little box frames that we've got already in there. £11.99. 139625 is your item number on these ones. Worth having a little look at this if I were you. But then we also have the 15 by 42 that's in there, £11.90. I tried to feel clever for you. I tried to feel to keep you out of shop, but they still got you. So £11.99, slightly larger this time. Same colours though, exactly the same colourways. I won't indulge you into the stories again, but you know what you're getting, your ice gold and your ice crystal that's in there. You're also going to get your templates in there to make your 10 fold cards, and you're also going to make those beautiful box frames as well. But 40% of the stock now has already gone. Something else, though, that I desperately want to show you before we go any further is the watercolour cardstock. Your watercolour cardstock that we have here at the moment, happy hour deal. You've got 30 minutes to my clock, 30 minutes before the prices go back up. £9.99 is what you're looking at for this. It's a half price deal. Watercolour cardstock, it is essential. Personally, I'd go for A4 and I'd cut it down. I'd cut it into 4. I'd take half of it. I'd take 20 sheets and cut them into 4. And I'd leave the rest as A4. You've got a lot of watercolour cardstock, decent watercolour cardstock as well. It's what I started on. It's what we've all sort of learnt on throughout the year here at the craft store. Something else, though, if you want to do your mats and layers, is your gold mirror card, 15 by 30. No, it's not. So it's 15 by 15, my fault. 15 by 15 for your mats and layer pack. 320 GSM. 80 sheets is what you're getting, but it's big enough for your construction. So you could make little dice out of this if you wanted to. It's good enough to emboss. It's good enough to... I want to say emboss and ink. Is that just emboss and ink?
Yeah,
that one?
It is. We just embossed and then rubbed a stays on. So you just need a permanent, like a solvent-based ink pad, so like a stays on, rubbed
Absolutely
over the top.
Then you've also got sort of your inks seeping through the top. Now they're all the same size. These ones, I have got another pack that I'm going to come into in a minute, which are different sizes, but these are all the same size. These are 15 by 15. They work as your mats and layers beautifully on all your cardstock that we've got there. Let me show you on the smaller ones as well. So that is your larger one. Beautiful mat and layer. From there, it also works on your smaller ones. You've got a stunning mat and layer, so you haven't got to do any cutting that's on there. That is your 15 by 15 is what you're looking at. £11.99. 679531. Then I've got A5 and A6 size is what we've got up next. This is your A5 and your A6 is what you're looking at on this one. You've got a massive saving on this of £14. Is what we're looking at. It's nearly a 60% saving. It's not a happy hour deal, but it feels like one. £9.99 that you've got on this. So you've got, it should be £23.99. But you are going to get it for £9.99. It does feel like a happy hour deal. Your item number is here, 351978 is your item number. You're getting 40 A5 sheets and you're getting 80 of the A6 in there for £9.99. You cannot go wrong with this. You really, really can't. It's worth having a little look at if I was you. Something else that if you're going to throw it in, I would definitely be throwing in this now, because this is a glitter card with a difference. And why is it called Pink Frog Mixed Glitter Card? For the sheer fact, this is mid-process of glitter card. Now, I learnt this the other day when it was on the shows with me, and it flew out the door, literally flew out the door. What you see here is not the end stage of glitter card. Yep. All glitter card, if I'm correct, all glitter cards start silver.
Correct.
And then they add the pigments onto the top, or however they make the glitter.
Yeah, yeah.
With this is halfway through the process. So some of the colours that you have here, you necessarily wouldn't get as glitter card, because you're not meant to get these colours. You're not meant to get orange, because orange may turn out to be red, or may turn to be gold eventually. It is non-shed, and I'll prove it's non-shed in a minute for you as well. It is beautiful. We're talking 285 GSM, but it's literally non-shed. There is nothing on there, and if there is, it's from samples. So there is nothing on there, but it is all beautiful, beautiful cardstock. We're talking construction weight as well, but look at all of those colours that you are getting, even down to the white, which sort of got like, it's, I don't know if you can see this, but this proves my point. This white is not finished. For the sheer fact, you ain't going to be able to see. Can you see the lines on it? It looks mockled. It looks like watercolour cardstock, because that's not the end of the process. No,
but the white takes Pearly Winks inks beautifully, and your oxides and things. So you can put colour on top of it as well.
It is worth having a little look. There you prove the point. Worth having a little look. Another massive saving on this one, £21, 55% off the 65% off the original price. Well, come on, £10.99 for all these colourways for 285 GSM, 40 sheets. 323828 is your item number. Something else that I'm going to bring in at this point, I'll bring it to us, it's easier, is your glitter paper that we've got. It's called Card on the Stick, but it's 170 GSM, so we are sort of talking paper is what we've got here. You can see the difference in this one that you've got, but once again you've got all the beautiful, look at that for an orange, sort of like a copper that you don't normally see in glitter card. Then you move into your orange. Imagine that for your Halloween cards, like your boos and your pumpkins and things like that. Then you've got your Christmas red, once again all non-shed. We're moving into your silvers, moving into your darker silvers, so like your gunmetals. That's nice. That is beautiful. Then you've got your golds. Love these. Absolutely love them. So with our gold and our silver...
You will get gold and silver. They are like...
They are standard.
Yes.
And you get 10 sheets of each. 10 of gold and 10 of silver. That comes standard. Then all your other colours you'll get in this as well. But you will definitely get the 10 to gold and 10 silver. So if you get more than one and more than your gold and your silver, that's the reason why you are getting more of your gold and your silver included in that one. £9.99, 978308 is your item number. Guess what? There's more on the web. Oh, there's loads on the website. It's worth having. I'm getting far too excited. It's my first hour as well. I think I'm going to burn. No, I've had nothing yet. Loads on there. The collaboration with Pearlywinks as well. Pink Frog have gone into big collaboration with our Pearlywinks. You've got your Scotch tape on there. You've got your masket sheets. You've got your 12 by 12 Mylar on there, £11.99. You've got your glue. You've got your red liner tapes. Bigger than normal red liner tapes.
Yeah. 30 metres on each roll.
I'm glad you're here, Claire. I forgot. 30 metres on each roll for your red liner tapes is what you're going to get. On the average roll, it's only 5 metres, so you're getting 25 extra metres on every roll. I remember it now. That's so much more. Right, then let's fit in another demonstration because I feel as it's her party, it's her Christmas party, it's our Claire's Christmas party, she wants to do another demo. Let's do one.
Woo! So let's do a trifold.
Yes, I love a trifold.
So we're going to use the 15 by 42.
Okay.
And I am going to score this at 14. So these instructions are there. And 14 again. And then because I want this to fold in on itself rather than... So with a trifold, we can either go that way or we can go that way. And because I want to go that way, I'm just going to cut... I'm not going to do it on top of the scoring board. I'm going to behave and do it on a flat desk. So I am just going to cut a tiny little sliver off one side because that will now fit in there when I close it.
Oh, beautiful.
So already we've got a trifold. So let's work on the front of this card. So I need a piece of card. Obviously, I've got everything ready and then lost the piece that I need.
You're going to need a piece of card. Would you like to borrow one? I've got a lot of card here.
I've got plenty. I've just cut one down. So I've cut one down so that it will basically mat and layer on there.
Nice.
So let's use some inks because this card inks blend beautifully on it. So I am going to get my stencil.
So you using the ice crystal? Is that the ice crystal?
I am using the, well done, yeah, I am using the ice crystal. So this is our Mylar and I've just cut 4 circles out of it using my dies. Okay. So this makes a great template. So I'm going to do this corner first and then I'm going to tape this down a little bit. So I'm using normal distress inks for this rather than distress oxides. And the reason being is I want the colours to blend rather than sit on top of each other. So I have made a choice to use these inks. So we can just start to build up our colours. We'll do a few of these and then I'll show you the one that I've done. But you can see straight away, beautiful, beautiful coverage. Just to stop that moving around a little bit.
Let me quickly bring the details in for the Mylar as well, in case you're wondering you want to make your own stencils with the dies. You can basically turn any die now into a stencil that you've got there. The details on the screen, you're getting 12 by 12. That's a lot of Mylar.
Yeah.
350 microns. It's a good weight as well. You're getting 6 sheets as your 12 by 12 for £11.99. So any of those dies you've now got at home, you can now turn in to a stencil.
So you can see where the colours cross. It starts to build a third colour because those colours sit on top of each other. Let's grab the purple.
This would be a nice little baby card idea.
This you could use for so many things. It's great for birthdays, babies, just about anything really. If you do it in, you know, any colours you like. So let's grab the other pink. And I'm just using the different size circles on it really. And just building those circles up.
Your Mylar is at the bottom of the screen. The cardstock is at the side of the screen. This is your 15 by 42, so this is your longer length of your card. 250 GSM or 260 GSM. Some are 250, some are 260. Your ice gold, I want to say, is 250.
Ice crystal is 250.
Ice crystal's 250. Ice gold is 260. How much, Meg? Half the stock has already gone. Details on the screen. Half the stock of this already gone. Already gone.
So you just carry on until you build up and you've got a sheet full of circles.
Oh, that's nice.
But it's nice because that sparkle is still there. And in fact, you can probably see the sparkle
Yeah,
a
we can
bit,
see it on
a bit
screen.
more on that one. Then what I did is I grabbed a white pen because I just wanted to highlight those circles. So just go back in with a white pen, and where you've got your circles, just draw around them.
Oh.
And it'll just highlight the design a little bit more.
Lovely. Is that a pesky Posca?
It is, yeah. So any white pen that you like.
Could be a gel pen.
Yeah, it could be.
You could do sparkly gel pens if you wanted to do this. Bring out the sparkle in more, enhance the sparkle.
If you have time, what I would suggest is you let your ink dry a little bit before you go over with your pen.
Oh, good point.
You'll just find your pens work a little bit better.
Top tip.
Because they're sitting on top of the ink then, rather than kind of blending in with it. And you would carry on until, oh, that one's got a hole in it as well. So I've gone in, that one I've doodled a bit on it as well, but you've got a whole piece that you've doodled, and then I've cut a circle out of that as well.
Okay.
Because I want this to kind of be like almost like a tunnel card so we can see through it. So I want this to go on the front of this card. So therefore, I need to know, find a pencil, there we go. So that will sit there. So I know where I want the other circle to go. We just do that, then we can lay our circle die on top of there.
Donna's emailed in.
Hi, Donna.
She said, wow, just watched the funky foam demo. My mind is blown. I'm off to find mine now.
So
I think you've changed the nation.
Pop that through, cut a circle. Now the reason I do it slightly bigger is because that then gives me a little bit more wiggle room as well to play with. And I've cut another circle. So this is the glitter paper.
Okay.
So I just love this silver. I think it's beautiful. So we can just start to layer it up and put all these bits together now.
I like the glitter paper because it doesn't make anything too chunky.
No.
It doesn't add weight, but you still get the sparkle, which is nice.
So EVA, oh, I know I have something to tell you about the EVA.
What would you like to tell me about EVA?
I would like to tell you, so obviously I've put mine into the non-clog glue bottles, but just to let people know, we have changed the nozzle on this so it's even better. So instead of it being a little pop top and things that you might lose, it's just a little screw cap now.
So it's now got the little nipple on the end?
It has, so you don't lose it, and there, and just clean it when you finish.
So it's worth having a little look. So the EVA glue 225ml has now got the screw tap lid onto it, so it's worth having. So you can still decant. It makes it easier to decant as well.
It makes it so much easier to decant. So when you're popping it from there into the little bottles, it's even easier than it was now.
Even easier. I need to get some of this, I think. And I need some of them precision. Have we got the precision bottles on the show? Oh, they're at the bottom of the screen. I need to get my hands on some of these and all.
I don't know what I did without them.
Everyone's using them now, and you use less glue.
You use less glue, you make less mess. I've obviously coloured the back of this at some point while I was practising things. Just ignore that bit. I'm using the foam pads because I just want to add an extra layer.
Your precision bottles are on the side of the screen. You get your 23.5ml with your 0.5 tip, and you also get your 37.5ml bottle with your 0.8ml tip. Worth having a little look. Everyone started using them. They're becoming on trend.
There you go. So foam pads on the back of there just to give another different element. Glue stuck on my finger. There you go. We're off. And I do like the big foam pads because I can choose where I want them or how big they are. So I'm just going to pop that on there. So that's the front of our card,
Okay.
then what I have done is I have taken some of our sentiments. So these are from typewriter sentiments. And I've just stamped them onto black card, used some white embossing powder and made these like little typewriter lines really.
Nice.
So which way did we go? We go live every moment first. I'm going to pop that one there, but I'm going to stick it on the back because I want to kind of hide the mechanism a little bit. So
Typewrite words are on the side of the screen. 15 stamps, £14.95. You have sentiments in there like kind thoughts, live every moment, relax, life is beautiful, good things take time, with love and best wishes, wish you well as you wave me goodbye. That's not on there, but it says wish you well, wishing you lots of happiness, happy birthday, with love, laugh every day. I think that's a lot. I think we all should do that. Have a good little laugh every day.
Then I've lost one piece, but
Claire
I'll
don't
find
think so.
that in a minute.
Claire don't think so. Claire's like, no, don't laugh at all.
There it is, there it is. I've got to remember what I was doing. Right, there you go. So, out of the middle bit that we cut out, I've then cut a little heart out of that as well. So, I want to be able to see that, so I'm going to position this. So, again, we've just cut some of the glitter paper. Now, because I want to get this lined up, I'm actually going to line that on there, just so I know it's lined up, and fold it on top of it. And then that way it will be, apart from if you move it, in the right place. And then we can pop our heart on top of that as well. So I just love the fact that this, you keep seeing the different messages as you go through, but you've got the same colours and the same theme going all the way through your card. So we've got live every moment, laugh every day.
I like that one.
Pop that. So I'm going to pop that one at the bottom. And then as we open it,
They'd be nice with pebble art, these fonts, I feel.
these fonts are brilliant for everything. I use them
a little bit of pebble
so
art.
much.
I love a bit of pebble art.
And we'll pop that one in the middle. And then, so we don't waste anything, the bit that we cut our heart out of. So basically, that one piece of card that we've done our circles and design on
You've done got a lot out
has
of it.
gone onto 3 pages. And then what we'll do
That's nice.
is
What's that last sentiment?
love beyond words.
Love beyond words.
So I just want that kind of in the same place because they're not going to be completely lined up. It doesn't matter too much, but I want that one in there. Put glue on it. There you go. Yeah.
I love that. Love it, love it, love it.
There you go.
Look at that. Live every moment, laugh every day. Life is a roller coaster. £11.99. Right, I'm going to do a 1-minute recap and we're going to come back to you for a final demo. Right then, I'll give you a quick recap on the cardstock. Your large one first, 15 by 42 centimetres, unscored, 250 and 260 GSM. Your ice crystal is your 250 GSM. So your ice crystal is this colour here. Then you've got your ice gold underneath. That you're looking at £11.99 for your largest sheet that you're looking at here. Remember, you're also going to get your 10 folds in there, and you're also going to get your frames included in this as well. You get full instructions for all of these, and if you do get lost, Hazel or Claire are only a phone call or a Facebook message away. Not only do you get these, so 772907, maybe you want to go slightly smaller. I've also got 15 by 30 on the show. Really busy, 3/4 of the stock now has already gone here. Once again, it's your ice crystal and ice gold. 15 centimetres by 30 centimetres is what you're looking at. 100 sheets in total, £11.99. You also get your 10 folds in this one, and you're also going to get your box frames. How to make those as well. 139625 is your item number. Half price deals worth having a little look at. Happy hour. Happy hour, happy talky, happy talk. This is your happy hour that we are looking at here. £9.99. 515. I'll start that again. 515439 is your item number. £9.99 is your watercolour cardstock. 40 sheets in total of A4. Saving £10. It's £9.99. It will go up in well, it won't go up in 10 minutes' time. Basically, when you see our little Catherine's face, the prices go back up. Just saying. It's the easy way to remember it. See Catherine, price has gone up. So it's worth having a little look. If I was you, let's go back to Claire. You have got 6 minutes.
That's fine, because we've got a lot of this prepped, so we can kind of talk through it a little bit. We're going to do an easel card. So I'm going to score this at 10, at 15 and at 20.
Okay.
So this would make our basic easel card.
Do you have a favourite card shape?
Changes, depends what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I do quite like a square to work on. I think there's something quite balanced.
Square.
Yeah. So we're going to stick that to that, and then because I want it to be slightly bigger, a slightly bigger canvas to work on. It was canvas the word I couldn't find at the beginning of this
she likes a slightly bigger canvas.
I knew I'd get there.
She likes a big canvas, Claire.
So we're just going to pop that on there. I've not got that very straight, but I'm going to use the board to... There you go, it's nearly straight. So there you go, that is your basic easel card.
Okay.
So by putting that there, it just gives it a little bit more lift. So you've got the instructions, I've just put a little bit of an extra panel on there. Then what I wanted to show you was this card embosses beautifully. So all we've done is just put that through an embossing folder.
That's nice. If you lift that to 1, tilt it, there we go.
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
So, but then I thought, what would make it pop even more?
What would make it pop even more?
Let's get a bit of pearly winks. I can't find my scrap card, so I'm going to use this beautiful card, but I'll cut the bits up after. And you can just change the colour of all of it. And I'm going to just get a bit of kitchen roll, tap off some of the excess and dry that off.
We have got pearly wings on the show as well. We've got a Christmas collaboration.
That set.
What, the Christmas collaboration?
No, the other one,
oh, okay.
the original one. So this is Blue Grotto from the original set, from the original collaboration. But it just shows you can change the colour of that straight away.
7 sprays is what you're going to get in there. You've got Blue Grotto, Sweet Orange, Yellow, Diamond Pearl, Anemone Blue, Cotton White, Magenta. There you go. £22.90. A Christmas collaboration like Westlife and Mariah Carey. It's worth having a look at.
So I would let that dry or heat dry it, just because you always want to make sure your card's dry before you start sticking it together, really. It is good practice. Let's put one more piece of this on. So the reason I'm using the tape this time rather than our wet glue is because this is an uneven surface. I'll get a better coverage with the tape.
You'll get a better adhesion.
Yeah, because obviously the glue would go into where we've done the embossing.
If you want your 3mm, your 6mm, your 9mm and your 12mm, that's 120 metres in total for £13.99. 825810 is your item number. 30 metres on each rather than your standard roll of 5 metres. Pink Frog go the extra 25 metres per roll. So a little goes an awful long way.
So this is the glitter card from the glitter card pack. We just matted that onto there just to add a little bit of a border.
You've got 2 minutes left.
That's fine, we'll pop it together. So then this is going to go on the front of our card. I then used, let's grab all these little bits and just show you how to put it together. This was done using the stamper ring, but because it's just 4, if you haven't got one, you could just do that by eye, really, but it's much easier with the stamper ring. So I've just stamped the butterflies onto there, really. Pop that on there. But you can see that the card takes like
Takes everything, doesn't it?
oxide inks as well, yeah. And you would think with it having that slightly sparkly finish, you wouldn't be able to do all these techniques on. And that's what made it like really quite exciting to me, is that you could just do so much with it.
And it still looks classy.
Yeah.
You still get that class shining through, rather than having like bits of sparkle and then you've got ink slapped in the middle of it where you don't get the sparkle anymore, but your sparkle still does come through your inks, depending on how thick you put it on.
Look at that.
80% of the 15 by 30 now has already gone. 80%, 100 sheets, £11.99. Worth having a little look at this one. 10 folds, instructions in there, and also how to make your box frames.
I would normally use red liner tape on that, but
that's fine. We understand.
The other one is just a bit quicker. So this is going to be our little stopper at the bottom. So you can see that just doesn't stick quite. In fact, I'm going to put tape on it. Just put one piece on it for now, it'll be fine.
You've got a minute left before you can enjoy Christmas.
Yay, it'll be fine. A couple of foam pads.
When do you start back up again, making cards again?
I'll never stop, really.
Oh, you do it all over the festive period as well?
Yeah. Because as well as doing this for, you know, for a job, I absolutely love it. So I'm always making something. And if it's not for me, somebody will say, oh, can you just make something for me? I'm like, yeah, of course I can. So, yeah. I feel very lucky and privileged to get to play with paper and glue. So all I've done is layered that up. Somewhere there should be a message. Oh, I love that. Fab. What's this?
Well, I can show this one. Yeah, I can show this one.
Have you got it?
Yeah, I've got it. This is the finished article that we've got just here. I've only got 20 seconds left. Oh, look at that. True professional. Finished it in plenty of time. There you go. Thank you, Claire. It's always a pleasure. Have a good Christmas and a good New Year.
It's lovely to see you. Thank you.
Don't you go anywhere. I've got 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second left. I'll see